by doing my hierarchy after this. The governing body of badminton is the International Badminton Federation. It was first formed over a couple of years ago, and it has been top since. Showing this, there are so many, underneath the governing body, there are so many international federations, such as the BWF, Sport England, UK Sport, Badminton England, CCPR, DCMS. Also, the international federations for Badminton England, UK, CCPR, Sport England and DMS help to fundraise and improve the sport. Some of them also sponsor events and help to get more popularised people into badminton and hopefully develop the sport. Here I have my counties: Lancashire, Northbrook, Durham and Newcastle. These here in the hierarchy of badminton pick the best club players from all these clubs down here. They pick the best players to play in one team and one county to help make sure they improve and do well and they can progress in their badminton careers. Obviously, when players do well at school level, they want to join clubs, and with that they have got, obviously I've got a few examples here of Riverside Badminton Club, Belstead Badminton Club, TriStar Badminton Club and Bright House Badminton Club. And all these clubs here help to develop players, and hopefully they can bring the next stars for Great Britain in badminton, or as you could say, China when they do well, as they are one of the top at the moment. I will now move on to my media and sport. Media and sport has many different effects. The first effect is it has a bad effect since the 2012 Olympics. Obviously there were a couple of teams that got disqualified for what they have done, trying to lose in afterwards. Badminton is either in newspaper interviews or sponsorships. The sponsorship in badminton is mostly for the top players such as Lin Dan of China and Li Chongwei of Malaysia. The sponsorships now consist to sponsor cups and events such as badminton championships. The main sponsors are Yonex. They sponsor players and run many events that they sponsor. Badminton championship events are held all round year for the top athletes to help so they keep their performance on the way to the Olympics. The changes the sport has had is that there is more coverage in sport and that there are more people paid the sport because they improve the sport has had over the years. So in other words, changes in this sport, there are many disadvantages and advantages now. Okay, badminton has many events over the thing, but it's not well covered like on TV like football or rugby, which doesn't help with the publicity, which is where the international federations come into. It's very difficult for badminton and badminton clubs and young children to get a glimpse into badminton and see how it is played. I will now move on to technology. In badminton, technology has improved dramatically by the improvement of the rackets, shoes, shirts, shuttlecocks and the strings that are in the rackets. As you can see here, I will start with the rackets. The rackets are now made out of carbon fibre and are very flexible. So when the players go down and hit the ground, the racket will not break and it will not affect their shot because it flexes up and it will stiffen out again. The strings in the rackets are much more stronger now and they are very flexible. They allow you to get as much power and transfer your power from your swing onto the shuttlecock. The shuttlecock, as you can see here, are made from very different types of material nowadays. They have training shuttlecocks and they have the game shuttlecocks. Game shuttlecocks are made out of goose feathers, and training shuttlecocks, depending on what colour you pick, will help you improve your game. So the red ones, I think they drop quite easily, which helps you develop your short game. And also, there's other colours, obviously, to help you improve you in training and make you a top player. I really want to the shirts. The shirts used to be completely white and very baggy. There was no fittedness now like there is today, and they are not very well. They were not very well shown as a sponsorship. Nowadays, they are very fitted. They have a sponsor, and they allow your body to breathe. They absorb sweat and they allow your body to breathe through the cloth of the shirt. I'll move on to the shoes. The shoes, in my opinion, are probably one of the top things in badminton they need. They play on a very slippy surface, it can be, and it's very flat. These shoes need to be very grippy, and they need to be able to mould to the feet, which allows them to obviously change their direction and apply their movement to get to another certain shot. Lets them allow to change their directions, basically. Where before, they used to be trainers, there was no grip on them, they used to break very easily, and well, they just weren't very good compared to nowadays. Thank you.